A group of about 50 people who live on a property on Bompas Road in Dunkeld West are now without shelter. The South Gauteng High Court ruled that their eviction was illegal, but by then the Red Ants had already moved in to demolish their shelters. The Socio-Economic Rights Institute has slammed government as well as the private landowners for jumping the gun and removing people without following due processes. Our reporter Pilane Bakhari was there.
For at least 17 years, some people have been living in the structure that you see behind me before the Red Ants, of course, have come through to demolish it, and they have been really evicted based on a court interdict that really was not allowing them to do so. But perhaps just to give us an indication as to the number of people who have been staying here and who are now have been brought back here to build some shacks as they are having nowhere else to go. I'm now joined by Kuselwa Janki, just to give us a little bit of an insight as to this from Siri. You guys have come through to rescue at least 50 people who stay here and who tell us that they have nowhere else to go and have been pleading for help. They know that this particular stand does not belong to them, but are just saying that 17 years for some, 10 for some of them, and they just want a place to stay. What brought about your guys to be interested in such a place?
Thank you very much. As you may know that Siri do the kind of work like this. We assist people who are unlawfully evicted from their homes. So someone contacted Siri after she saw people living outside with their belongings. So we came to the property. They gave us a court order that it was left by a sheriff. We went through the court order and we learned that the court order was an interdict preventing further occupation in the property and also preventing people collecting rentals or selling spaces within the property. So the people that we are assisting here, we learned that they've been in the property as far as 2002 up to 2017. So those occupiers are not invaders. They can be called unlawful occupiers. They have also confirmed that indeed they occupy this building without the consent of the owner. And in terms of PI Act in South Africa, if the owner wants to evict these people, you cannot use an interdict. You have to follow the procedure in terms of the PI Act, which you have to serve a proper notice to the occupiers that you are intending to evict them. So what we always say that the private owners or whoever wants to evict someone, first of all, before you go to court, it is important that you come to the people that are in your property, try and engage with them meaningfully to find out how, like, what needs to be done in order for them to leave your property. So in terms of PI Act allows parties to do that, to engage meaningfully before they go to court. That process, you have to engage with the occupiers, the owner, and the municipality of that area. So that is even easier process to follow before going to court.
Thank you very much for joining us here on Newzroom Afrika. Of course, there, as you can hear, that the matter is still in court to try and ensure that the illegal occupiers here at least get some decency and are allowed either to be given an alternative place as per the PI Act, and then ensure that they are also, have some sort of roof over their head once they are being removed from here. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pilane Bakhari in Hyde Park.